Hi, Joe with Metamorphosis, and I'm on a roll. We're going to talk about another summer cram course subject. It's attention buyers. You want to make sure that your buyers pay attention to this information. You want to think about it. Most buyers, they're still a little hesitant because a lot of things that are going on that aren't particularly good. Like we've got oil and gas prices and consumer prices that are still way too high. Everybody's talking about it. It's making buyers nervous. The Straits of Hormuz aren't open, so we've got a big backlog in terms of products that could bring the prices down. The Gulf War hasn't come to an end yet, and that's also a frustrating situation. But think about it. If you're a buyer, all this bad news is good news for you because you know what the sellers are going to do? They're going to get nervous and they're going to give you a better price. Not only that, there are a whole bunch of buyers like your buyers that are waiting for those things to get better. Big mistake, because when that happens, prices are going to go up because sellers are going to want more and the selection is going to drop. Neither one of those is good for buyers. So you want to consider the impact of what happens when these conditions improve, and you want to make sure your buyers jump in before that happens. So you also don't want to forget how home ownership makes your buyers feel. These are things that we tend to overlook as consultants or advisors. First of all, pride in ownership. You rarely hear anybody say, "Oh, I feel so good. I've been renting for the last 10 or 20 years." It just doesn't happen. They feel that way when they own a home. The sense of accomplishment. You know when you buy a home or you own a home that you finally arrived, and that's a good feeling. Also, personalization. It's yours, so you have an opportunity to change it, improve it, paint it, do all these wonderful things that you really can't do if you're just renting a home. Also, the community perception, if you think about it, if somebody's renting, you tend to think of them as temporary because they're going to move sooner than if they own the home. So people that own the home tend to be perceived as more settled. And then the sense of belonging. This typically home ownership comes with closer ties to your neighbors and your community. And then best of all, appreciation. When you own a house, it goes up 5, 6, sometimes even 8 or 10%. That's financial security and money in your future pocket rather than in somebody else's. Okay, those are a lot of good ideas. You want to keep them in mind when you're dealing with people that are buying. And don't, by the way, forget our mortgage company and title companies. They'd love to help you out. They're top shelf. Your clients are going to love them. So give them a shot, and I'm happy to help in any way I can with that. You know my number. Have a super day, and we'll have more for you tomorrow.